Ceasefire in Gaza comes into effect. A ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip came into effect after a delay of about 3 hours, temporarily halting a devastating 2-year war in the Palestinian enclave. The ceasefire came into effect at 11:15 a.m. local time 9:15 on Sunday after Hamas handed over to Israel a list of 3 female captives to be released as part of the deal. The deal stipulates a pause in fighting and the release of 3 Israeli captives and about 95 Palestinian prisoners on the first day. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the release of the 3 captives would take place after 4 p.m. on Sunday. It also said 4 other living female captives would be freed in 7 days. Foreign Affairs confirmed the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas had begun. "We confirm that the names of the 3 captives who will be released today have been handed over to the Israeli side. They are 3 Israeli citizens, one of whom holds Romanian citizenship and the other British citizenship. Thus, the ceasefire has begun," Majid al-Ansari said in a statement. Qatar, along with Egypt and the United States, were the 3 mediators in the ceasefire negotiations between Hamas and Israel. Earlier, Israel blamed Hamas for the delay after the Palestinian group failed to provide a list naming the first 3 captives to be released under the deal. Hamas attributed the delay to technical reasons, without specifying what those were. 2 hours after the 8:30 a.m. deadline, Hamas said it had sent the list of names, and Israeli officials confirmed receipt. Hamas named the captives it was to release on Sunday as Romy Gonen, Doron Steinbrecher and Emily Damari. Al Jazeera's Hind Kodari, reporting from Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, said Palestinians are now trying to return to their homes in an attempt to rebuild their lives. She said thousands of Palestinians will be able to go to areas they were not allowed to before, including Jabalia and Rafah in northern and southern Gaza, respectively. Since this morning, people here were waiting for the ceasefire to take effect, and to start moving towards Rafah. We also saw a lot of people putting together their luggage, getting ready to start going back, she said. But those people also know that most of their houses are not even there. Most of their houses are not standing anymore. However, most Palestinians say they are going to put their tents on top of the rubble. They miss their neighborhoods, or whatever is left of them. Israel has been carrying out a very terrible counterattack, so this ceasefire agreement is good news. And we need to thank those who played a role in this and those who helped us end this war, she said. The government media office in Gaza said that thousands of Palestinian police officers had been deployed in the area, as part of the government's plan to maintain security and order across the various governorates, adding that municipalities had begun reopening and rehabilitating streets. In support of the government's plan to ensure a rapid and gradual return to normal life, it said in a statement, adding that the return of forcibly displaced people would begin next week. Israeli forces had carried out attacks in Gaza even before the ceasefire took effect, killing at least 19 Palestinians and wounding 36. In the 15 months since October 7, 2023, Israel has killed at least 30,899 Palestinians and injured 1,000,000 in the deadliest conflict of the 21st century. At least 1,200 Israelis were killed and more than 300 were captured in attacks led by Hamas that day. Although the war is not over, everyone is relieved in the ceasefire zone. Before the war with Israel, Hamas secured their camps and bunkers, and then launched attacks on Israel from all 4 sides. Hamas must have learned a lesson from facing the enemy without knowing its strength.